But the fellas, usually, they drift off. They go and stand in the other bar, they go and scratch the bollocks, go outside for a fag. But tonight the lads have been very good. They've been, so far, they've been listening quite well. So I thought we'd give them a little treat. So what we're going to do is, you see, they get fed up of looking at my false tits and my saggy old arse, because my arse used to be good, my legs used to go all the way up to meet it. Now my arse comes halfway down to meet my legs, you know what I mean? It's not what it used to be, so I can't really keep them excited. So what I thought is I'd get a couple of glamorous assistants, and they do match, don't they? Blonde hair, roots, dress. You're not sisters, are you? No, I just wondered if Cinderella was coming, you see. You're making that up as you fucking go along, you're not blaming me for that. But what I thought is, for the benefit of the lads, I thought we could give them a little treat. So I've got two glamorous assistants here. And guess what? We're going to do a song all about titties, just for the lads. Now, surprisingly enough, you're going to play quite a big part in this. You're going to have to do the best you can under the circumstance. What's the saddest? She's got chicken fillets in there. You should use drumsticks, love. There's not chicken.
Is it tumble?
No, I think it's sand. Well, if you want to make them any bigger, love, use the drumsticks. Don't make your tits bigger, but it makes your nipples look enormous. Alright, so listen. So just for the benefit of the lads, we're going to do a little song all about titties, because when they open the Sun and look at page 3, they're not looking at anybody's IQ. Now, if you were on page 3, love, you would fill it. In fact, you'd probably have your nipple in somebody's marmalade in the morning. You would have to go in what they call the limited edition. Take your hand off your fanny, you'll end up with a box of clitoris all sorts, if you're not... Have you ever thought of doing the exercises like, I must improve my bust? Well, it works, because the fellas, when they go for a piss, they all stand there going, hickory, dickory, dock. And when you've had your gob round it, it comes up a tree. Perhaps you ought to breastfeed him more often. Anyway, what we're going to do is, you're holding them again, aren't you? I bet you do get backache, don't you, love? Shall I rub it for you? It's probably easier to spend more of your time on your back. Mind you, thinking if you've got all that on top of you, it's probably best if you do jockeying. Mind you, it's good, you could just slap his belly and roll in on the ripples, really, couldn't you? You're quite good, you get half the motion over and done with. 4 pushes and a squirt, so you're probably not really nothing to worry about, look. What we're going to do during this song is we're going to pretend that we're in the army. Now, have you ever been in the army? Has the army ever been in you? Probably wasn't a full battalion, he doesn't know anything about it, we'll not mention it again. Hands off your fanny, look. Now, to be in the army is very simple. All you do is you put your hands behind your back. This is your back, love, there you go. And on the count of 3, we go 1, 2, 3, lift. Lift them, love, lift. Can we borrow a couple of lads and a beer tray? You just stop them dropping any further, love. Alright? Mind you, have you noticed she has lovely skin? I have this theory, you know, that girls with big tits always have nice skin. When they take the bra off at night, as it hits the knees, all the wrinkles go with it. Start on the oil of Ulay when you get home, love. Don't think you're going to get too much of a pull, if you know what I mean. Do the best you can under the circumstances. Alright, well, with a bit of luck, especially for the boys in the room, a song with 2 gorgeous blonde assistants, all about titties, just for the straight lads, and it goes something like this.
You gotta have boobs if you wanna impress tycoons and rubes. You need boobs to fill out a sweater. You need 2, but 3 might be better. And that's 1 in the back for dancing. Do 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 do. You gotta be stacked. Hey, you gotta be grouped individually packed. you can start a romance off. Make a man stand right up and take his hat off. I know it doesn't rhyme, ducky, but it does keep me legitimate. To make a bull paw the earth and mutter, even a cow has to show her udders. You gotta have boobs. B-O-O-B-S. Some push 'em up, some stick 'em out, and some keep 'em flapping in the breeze. Some tie them down, because if they don't, they would hang down to their knees just to tease. You've gotta have boobies if you want men to offer diamonds and rubies. Why, even a tennis player would knock his balls out over the net for a chick who fills each cup until it falls out. Big, small, or medium, or oversized, they've all got that flavor and it's homogenized. You gotta have boobs. B-O-O-B-S. Now some have enough, and some have too much, and some like me could stand a whole lot more. Some are like watermelons, and some are like grapes, and some are like knobs upon the door. What's your score? You've gotta be filled. 2 fried eggs will never grab him like grapefruits will, and they're both breakfast foods. But listen, girls, don't try to fool your lover. Remember, he can go to Goodyear if he wants rubber. Some men are leg men, and some are behind men. But if he's a boobs man, even a blind man will find him. You gotta have boobs. B-O-O-B-S. You think it's easy to write songs like this? Lots of research. Just think if all us girls had boobies with fluoridation, we could take the cavities out of the whole damn nation. A nibble a day keeps the dentist away. Alta-cockers like big knockers. This goes over great in Israel. You've gotta have boobs, so be kind to your flat-chested friend. Tomorrow she may be bigger than you are. You start out with A cup and wind up with E cup. Silicone's a girl's best
What a couple of